You don't want to just level up your style. You want to turn heads. You want to walk around. You want everybody in the room to notice. You want everybody to see you. You want to be that person. What's good, YouTube? It's jayealexanderr here today. I'm going to give y'all 10 tips on how to level up y'all style. And join the Discord in the bio. It's a free community. It's a bunch of cool fashion people. All right, let's get straight to the video. Now, the first tip we're going to talk about is getting clothes that fit for you, or otherwise known as the proportions. You know, the fashion community, you know, they love this word. But proportions. Now, it's nothing more than getting some clothes that actually fit you. You don't want no tight clothes. You don't want no baggy jeans that's flailing in the wind. You know what I'm saying? You want clothes that actually fit you right, because that is the foundation, the start of every single fit. Facts. The biggest mistake that people wear is they want to get into baggy jeans, or they want to get into skinny jeans, and they overdo it. You don't need ATL skinny jeans. You don't need no insanely baggy, like, you know what I'm saying, jeans. You don't need all that. What you need are clothes that fit you. And if there's a piece you like so bad and you want the clothes to fit you, just go get it tailored. People nowadays, because we're like, fashion is moving so fast, people forget about the other things that tie into fashion. And one of those things is getting your clothes tailored. Like, now I sew all my clothes, so it's very easy for me to sew my clothes and make them fit on my own body. But for a lot of us, we don't have that skill. Take advantage of that, because that's how you make the clothes that you want to wear fit you. But if you're buying clothes that are insanely baggy or insanely skinny, or just whatever the case may be, not buying clothes for your body type, you gotta stop, because that's the foundation of all fits. So make sure you focus on the proportion before doing anything, because you can wear basic fits like the one I'm gonna throw on screen right now. And I get comments on this fit all the time. And the fit is incredibly basic. I just know how to proportion. I just know what's right for my body. And being fit definitely helps, by the way. Second tip I have for you. The second tip I have for y'all today is invest in quality basics. Very, very important. I see a lot of times, often when people get into fashion, they want to get the highest, most like trendiest, flyest like pieces. And a piece, for those who don't know, are essentially clothes that kind of leave off the runway and they never really hit the stores. So you can only get them off Grailed via a connection or whatever it may be. These are the rare pieces that you never really see in person. You know what I'm saying? Another example of a piece is something that was once sold. It was in rare quantity at a certain time and you couldn't get it. So that also can be considered a piece. Now, oftentimes not what people do is we focus on getting the hardest pieces. We want the flyest, hardest pieces, the most exotic pieces. The main thing that most people miss is that basics is kind of like that centerpiece in your fit that you kind of need in order to get started with anything, especially because nobody is wearing piece on piece on piece on piece on piece, like for a fit. And if you are, my nigga, you're just rich. Let's be honest, bro. All right. Most people are not doing that. So you want to have to where the small things in your fit can go with the big things in your fit. You know what I'm saying? The simple thing is that most people miss out on, they have trash ass blings. You got tank tops that don't fit you. They look baggy. You got the disgusting, the baggy flannel. I hate the baggy flannel. You got the loose compression shirts, the skinny, the jeans that don't fit you right, that are destroyed, and the fade on them is disgusting. You gotta get basic things, get basic blue jeans, basic white shirts, basic tank tops, these basic things to then create good fits with them. A lot of fits you see on the net have basics. It could be a white dress shirt, a tie. You need to have all of the basics before you get the exotics, because I can assure you, on the days where you have to put on different type of fits or just any other fit outside of the pieces that you spend thousands of dollars on, you're gonna be cooked. A good example is, this is a nice basic from Cremu, and I think this was like $69, and it's 100% cotton, and it feels great, and I can always wear it. And honestly, a lot of people think that it's more expensive because of the quality, because you know nowadays we're in this silent luxury era. But bro, this is like $70 and it feels amazing, and I wear so many fits with it. So I'm telling y'all, get some basics. Facts. Number 3 is going to be the fabric and the texture of your clothes matter drastically. The huge part about looking good is not about how you wear the clothes, but it's also how the clothes sit on you, how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're wearing uncomfortable ass clothes, bro, it is so blatantly obvious, because you look hella stiff and whatever the fuck you wear, you don't feel comfortable and whatever you wear. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to sound like one of them TikTok warriors who be like, oh, polyester is bad, polyester is bad. Because if you really know fashion, bro, there's so many good things that have been created with polyester. Like that whole thing is just stupid. Like, polyester isn't even low quality. You just don't know how to take care of your garment. If you really know fashion for real, polyester isn't that bad. Polyester is only bad when it's imitating cotton, and then until like whatever cotton clothes are being made that are popular at that time, somebody comes in with polyester and they just like, you know what I'm saying, create another version of it, and then that's dog shit like Sheen or something. But in terms of like, bro, polyester is not bad. So that's a whole another thing that just needs to be stopped, low key. The simple fact is, bro, getting some clothes with good material, it really does matter. I know, and I know it's one of them things where you kind of you overlook it when you go shopping at H&M and all these other places. It really does matter, I'm telling y'all. And the last thing why this is so important is because you can really go for a certain type of look. Like, I have a homie who loves his pants to flow in the wind. Only certain type of pants you can get that type, like it's a certain polyester and cotton mix that you have to have in order for you to get that type of flowiness that he wants. So it is incredibly important to know what materials you want to wear depending on the look that you're going for. For the most part, if you just want to be on some calm casual, not calm casual as in like your fit, but calm and casual on how it fits you, you should always look for the 100% cotton or the real materials, never the synthetic shit, unless you can afford it. And I've been there. I know what it's like to not afford this shit. I still can't afford it, a lot of stuff. So I understand you, but I'm just saying, if you got the bread, bro, hit the thrift store. You know what I'm saying? Number 4 is going to be, do not neglect grooming and taking care of yourself, because everyone notices this shit outside of your fit. Facts. Fashion is literally not just about clothes. It's also about style, and style is also about you and how you present yourself. You don't want to be musty with a go to fit. You don't want to have no wrinkled ass face. You don't want to not take care of yourself, bro, because if it's something that you notice on the internet, and this is between me and you, let's get real for a second. If you notice something on the internet, bro, a lot of people low-key really cannot dress. But because they are attractive, they can dress. Because they are attractive, they get the validation. Like, there's that nigga in the corner with the 2001 Murakami collab, and then there's this nigga with Fashion Nova and H&M on. But he just looks good, so he's out, he's getting hella compliments, and you're just sitting there and nobody knows what the hell you got on, because nobody cares what you have on, because you're not getting yourself together, right? Having a good skincare routine, putting on deodorant, having a good scent, all of these things that science, health, hygiene, they matter. So please do not neglect them, because you gotta be looking good, bro, to get those validations and get that compliments, to get the things that you want out of fashion outside of you just doing it for yourself. You have to look good for that. So work on you looking good, bro. That is a big ass part in the fit. And one more thing about this shit is too, understand this, women, especially women, right? They see your fits and they think they're hard, bro. But because you're not attractive enough, they're not going to talk to you, because they don't want to engage in a conversation with you. Because think about it. Why would she want to think ethically, right? If you seen a woman and you loved her style, but you know, she was not your type of woman, and you already lack confidence as it is to go approach a woman as it is, and then this girl is completely not even your style of girl, you're going to be super uncomfortable doing that. Right? It's the same thing vice versa with men. So lock in, man. I don't want to hear none of the bullshit about, oh, this doesn't matter, this doesn't matter. Look, it's 2025. We got to leave all the internet stuff behind, and what people were saying doesn't matter, and actually embrace what does matter and stop putting it off to the side. Let's lock in so we can be the strongest community on YouTube and move like a unit. Facts. Number 5 is going to be statement pieces should be thought very carefully. You should not be getting hella statement pieces. A statement piece isn't just some loud, trendy item that pops. It's an item that makes your outfits quite literally unforgettable. You know what I'm saying? The simple tip to pick the right one instead of piling a bunch of accessories or other things on top of that is just pick one thing that you know can elevate a simple fit to something extraordinarily basic. A good example is something I'm wearing right now, and it's this right here. I wear this necklace like everywhere. Like, you kind of never see me without it. Even when I'm wearing casual, business casual, streetwear, whatever the hell I want to wear on this day. Number 6 is going to be stop giving a fuck about what people think about your fashion. Facts. Honestly, you're never going to reach a level that you want to reach until you stop caring, because you have to take risk in fashion. You got to try different things out in fashion. Like, yeah, every man over here is saying wearing bags is gay. When you get on the internet and you see Wisdom K with a big ass Hermes bag, you like, damn, that nigga fly as hell. You know why he flies as hell? Because he don't give a fuck. You gotta not care. Yeah, niggas gonna hate on you, bro. Look at Drake. Even Drake ass get hate. What makes you think you're not gonna get hate if Drake get hate? You're the biggest artist in the goddamn world right now. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that you're gonna get hate regardless of whatever the hell you do. So do not think, oh man, like, I don't want to get hated on, so I'm not gonna dress out into my style. Nah, you can't care. Caring is gonna hold you back. Facts. And that's gonna mess with your confidence, which is another tip we're gonna talk about in this video, because that is another important thing about your fits that matters. Facts. Number 7 is going to be finding your signature style. Really, really important, because this actually carries my fits. Like, a lot of people ask me about fashion advice, and I always say style. It's literally, it carries me so hard, bro. So Style can be something as simple as every time you see me, I always have glasses on my head, a Vivian Westwood in one, and then a basic one in the other, and then a big ass pendant. That's my type of style, and I wear 2 rings every single day. This is the same layout, the same setup I do every single time. It's my signature. When you see me, that's always what it is. But my main thing that I always do when I wear fits is I wear flare jeans, no matter what. No matter if it's at a formal, a casual, a shoe, a digitals, it doesn't matter where the hell I'm at. I'm always going to be wearing my flare pants. And of course I do make pants, so I'm also promoting my own shit. But outside of that, it just fits me so well. When you see me, bro, flare is such a cheat code, bro. Like, you can walk basic as hell and look like you're catwalking because of how wide flares are. You know what I'm saying? So that's my kind of staple. That's what I do. And I'm tall as hell. I'm 6'5", so that's what works for me. You gotta have a staple, bro. You gotta have some type of consistency in your fits. The whole, like, I gotta get fly every day in a different style thing, to me, that's never been good. Like, it never has, bro. All of the best dressed people on the internet besides Wisdom, all right, that nigga is a fucking anomaly, bro. We're not talking about Wisdom, bro. But all of the best dressed people, they usually got some type of consistent style in the niche that they're in the game, and that's a fact. You don't gotta go from streetwear to casual to business. You don't gotta be the most diverse motherfucker unless you're rich. And I know a lot of y'all not rich, because I'm fucking poor too. We shake, hey, we poor together. You know what I'm saying? Look, but on a real note though, truly stylish people, they don't follow no trends. They do what sets them apart, and they do what makes them right. That's why whenever you go out in public, you always see the same niggas with the same ACL baggy jeans, the same clothing brand fits, the same basic dudes you see with the at university with the suits and ties on. Whatever you always see, bro. You always see that because they're all just biting and trying to be like one another. And you stand out just by having a style. So it's a G code, and you better implement it, I'm telling you. Now, 8 is going to be balance, trends, and fast fashion, and timelessness all together. We live in a society nowadays, bro. I live in Houston, Texas, bro, and the minimum wage is $7.25 or $7.50. Nigga, that shit hasn't changed, nigga, since I learned how to count 1, 2, 3. No cap. So I don't expect nobody up in here, including myself, to go to Hermes and go drop a bag on a Birkin, or go to Louis Vuitton and drop a bag on some $2,000 denim trousers. All right, we don't expect that, right? What we do expect is to not get your whole damn fit from Zara. Nothing wrong with that if that's in your affordability bracket, right? But the simple thing I'm trying to say is you don't got to break the bank at the designer, but you don't also got to spend minimal amounts of money on your clothes to look good, because your clothes are going to end up deteriorating anyway unless you take insanely good care of them, which I know half of y'all don't do. That's not a shot to y'all. Look, I just know I didn't do that shit either. So I'm reflecting myself to y'all. What I'm trying to say simply is trends are fun, and I understand you want to hop on them. The baggy jeans 10 wave is cool, right? But the simple thing is I have worn flares since I was in high school all the way to now. It is still stood time for me to get as many comments as I want to, because I invested in something that was trendy and it was timeless. I knew everybody was gonna like it, and I also knew I liked it, but I also knew it was never gonna go out of style, because this shit been around since the 80s. You gotta find your staple, your style, what is timeless. You don't gotta always go shop at Zara, but you don't gotta always go shop at Louis Vuitton. That's why the niggas with the most money can't dress. If you ever noticed that, bro. And that's why half celebrities got stylists. You know what I'm saying? No shots to none of y'all, but I'm just saying, it's a fact. So you gotta really learn how to mix them two together. You don't gotta pick a side on each one, because I think that's stupid. There's no reason you should be wearing an $8,000 outfit from Louis Vuitton. And I love Louis Vuitton, but that's insane. Okay, that's insane. No matter how much money you got, that is quite literally insane. But there's no reason why you should be wearing a $150 outfit from Zara unless you truly cannot afford clothes, and it's understandable because I've been there and I still am kind of there too. But I'm just saying, you can mix designer and you can mix them together, but all in one is never good. So make sure you got a balance to it, fam. You feel me? And you don't want to be looking like everybody else, so definitely stay away from insanely high curated trends. Facts. Now the last thing, the last tip is going to be confidence. It is a style hack. In fact, confidence, that is going to be my very next video I'm going to make about confidence. No matter what you're, you better walk that shit with confidence, boy. You better walk that shit and act like you own that shit, like you on a runway every time you outside. Because every time you see somebody, or every time somebody sees you, it's a direct line back to back, like a phone call, a perception on each other. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really, really lock in with that, bro. Do not underestimate confidence. Like, you could literally be in the best fit of your whole life, and because you're not confident enough to fit, it's goddamn mid. You don't look confident. You look stiff. You look slouchy. You look however you look in the fit because you're not confident. So make sure you really focus on that. And that's a mental part. I know it's a very, very strong thing. It's not a simple thing that we all can do, but work on that shit. I'm going to make a whole video. Next video is going to be about confidence. So I hope y'all get y'all confidence up, because I seen a comment about it and I never replied to all my comments. You know I got y'all. So I'm going to make a whole video on how to get your confidence up. That is incredibly important, because if you don't got it, your fits are not complete. Love y'all.
I'm making this video to tell y'all this is my very sad goodbye. I am quitting.
Now this goodbye is only goodbye to my room because I am officially moving places. I don't know how I feel about it because I'm very attached to my creativity and my spaces. But this is the grown decision that I had to make in order to get to the next level, especially when it comes to getting these clothes out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? The main reason I'm making this video is to say that there's a slight delay in content just because I have to move a lot of stuff over from one place to another. Sometimes you just gotta make grown decisions to get to the next level. I genuinely think this is it. Like, we're about to shake it this year. All thanks to my Savior Christ for sure. If y'all ever need anything, be it mental, be it fashion, y'all know y'all can DM me. I'm not like none of these other creators out here who try to act mysterious or try to act too cool to talk to people, because that shit is lame. Money don't unlame you and fame don't unlame you. And as always, stay authentic.